Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We hope you are ready for some fun times. I am your friendly neighborhood Prax. It is a Sunday night. That means it's time for some tabletop role playing games. And in particular, tonight we are back with our faction one shot for Dragon Age, and I have some fine, fabulous players here who are joining the Grey Wardens. In peace, vigilance. I'm sure everything will be fine for these fine folks here. But we're going to go around, let everybody introduce themselves, and just give, the name of who you're playing tonight. Because we'll get into more interesting stuff as we go. Because I can. So why don't we start below us on the overlay. Hey, Hawk. Welcome back. Thank you for being here.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Hawkeye, Kentucky Hawkeye, and I will be playing Shamgar Joktum.
Indeed, indeed. And then directly above Hawk, we have Pope. How are you doing today, Pope?
Hey everybody, I'm doing quite well, thank you. Pope here, Pope World Build on the internets, and today I get to play Fitzwilliam Dragendorf.
Yep, I'm sure that'll be fine. Everything will be great for you, him. I mean, Fitzwilliams have a very... y'all, what's the over-under on the Fitzwilliam lasting long enough? Because, Fitzwilliams have this problem. We'll find out. And then last but never least, hey Jesus, welcome back.
Hey. Hi guys, I'm Jesus, known as Arvandus on most of the things, and today I'm playing Rorschach.
Rorschach. Indeed. So, I have some questions for you. As we pan the camera down through the rock, through tunnels, through earth, to the opening of ruined deep roads, former dwarven settlements. The stone is, in most places, still intact. The deep roads spanned all of Thedas at one point, connecting Orzammar to Kalsharok, to the other Tigers of the dwarves. But then came the Blight, and the dwarves retreated back to their strongholds, back to Orzammar. Occasionally, they make inroads and expanding outward into the deep roads. There are portions that are better, cleaner, more secure. But the Darkspawn are always there. You all are relatively new Wardens. You've all survived the joining rite that all Wardens will go through. And you've all passed at least a semblance of training at Weishaupt, the Warden stronghold in the Anderfels. A bastion of strength and continuity for the Warden Order. A home, even if a large percentage of Wardens will never see it. But it's always been there, standing strong against the blights as they come, and standing as the last best hope for those of Thedas against those blights is the Wardens. Are the Wardens. I should be more grammatically correct, of course. But I have questions for you all as you stare at these large doors that have been kind of propped open with rubble. You are deep underground, but still the ceiling above you is a good 50 meters, maybe. It feels open, but the darkness is oppressive. You have candles and torches and the occasional lit lines of dwarven lanterns. Technology of the dwarves that really no one else could make. Probably some form of lyrium, but what do we know? And scrawled on these doors is a passable artistic rendering of a griffin with the words surrounding it: in war, victory; in peace, vigilance; in death, sacrifice. Whom do we see pass through these doors first?
Stepping through the door, basically not kicking it open, but just casually, he's kicking it open. Is a
You go to. I'm gonna be honest. It's already open and being propped open with giant pieces of rubble, so it's gonna be like a little awkward to. It ain't gonna move.
Okay, so just about to kick it and realize it would look silly if he tried to. Is a dwarven person, a darker skin, completely bald with tattoos across his face, just but like an eternal scowl. Stepping through is a man with two blades on each side, leather armor. Just walking through, just taking a look around, a massive beard, because why not? It's a dwarf. A massive beard, just stepping through a black beard with braided, but with like each braid has a particular a piece of bone. You're hoping it's not humanoid, but eh. And as he just walks through, just takes a look around, and is there like a chair to sit on, or just people just walking through?
I mean, mostly it's just like an open corridor that spans a bridge that spans over a deep chasm below you. There are a couple like pickets at the far end of the bridge, and there are a few more wardens at the far end of the bridge preparing, stocking up, preparing
then,
to advance the incursion.
All right, then this individual dwarf just looking around just steps forward to the bridge to where the rest of the wardens are going.
I have a vitally important question.
Please do.
Because we all want to know, is this dwarf in plate armor?
He is not.
Very
He is in leathers because he is a legionnaire scout. His job is not to face up front. His job is to scout out the enemy for those who will face up in front.
Very important. So then we don't need the follow-up question about the type of plate armor that he has.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Whom do we see next?
Coming in behind, very well-tailored outfit, has tied to one of the number of rope belts that he has on him a currently hooded quicklime lamp. Because sometimes you need not just light, you need all the light. I want you to picture a Beauty and the Beast era Ron Perlman.
Thank you.
But with a Vincent Price-esque like mustache. Definitely has a large ebony staff that has a nug skull at the top of it.
Sorry. It's
Hey,
a use for a nug.
it's dead. um, uh, walk walking in, just sort of like taking in the sights. That would be Fitzwilliam. He is definitely by the color of the tailored leathers. He hasn't adopted Warden colors. He's still definitely Navaran.
Mm-hmm. And who is the last figure that they see walking through the door?
The last one walking in, dressed like a warrior, perhaps. If you look closely enough, a lot of the stuff that he has on him makes him look like he, at least at one time, was a Templar. However, the armor is in decent condition. He's wearing his heavy plate. His heavy shield has probably seen better days, but is still working and functional. Several different weapons attached to him in his belt. He has the facial look of a young Charles, of a kind of middle-aged Charles Bronson, but carries himself in the classic John Wayne style as he walks in. But you can tell he doesn't look he's not that old, but his body and face looks older than he is, like he's maybe been ravaged by something is making him look a little bit older than he actually is.
And
And
as
his body shows that in not maybe being as fit as someone his age should be.
and as the three of you go through these giant doors that are being propped open, you can hear shouts in trade along this causeway, really. More of, bridge. Kind of fuzzy. That spans this crevasse. This is one of the, you came down one of the many elevators that enters to the deep roads. At one point was probably a trading post for the elves, or not the elves, for the dwarves to trade with Tevinter, the lyrium trade. And as long as these dwarves didn't leave that trading post, they were still under the stone. Now these entryways and exits are monitored as much as they can be by the Grey Wardens, so that none of these rise and darkspawn can escape. It's been 5 years since the Exalted Council and the dissolution of the Inquisition. It's been 15 years since the end of the Fifth Blight in Ferelden. There is talk of the Inquisitor still making moves, politics, rumors, but it's not important to you. You all are focused on one thing and one thing only. The very large gentleman with a very full beard at the far end of the causeway. Ferelden. It's kind of obvious. Some things are just stereotypes for a reason. He stands looking both ways, keeping one eye on the intricately carved balconies and archways that are on the far side of the bridge of where you are, and also an eye back towards where all of his new wardens are coming from. There is a large Mabari sitting next to him, staring and judging everyone as they come by. There is one figure, a kind of skinny-looking elf, in full armor, with a very large sword and shield. It kind of shouldn't work for someone of his stature, but he seems to carry it in a way that's very comfortable for him. He pauses briefly as he comes towards this large Ferelden, puts a hand down to scratch the Mabari's ears, smirks at the couple of the other younger wardens nearby as they were attempting to get the Mabari's attention and were promptly disdained. But he apparently is well liked by the dog. He nods to the Ferelden, and you hear a shout from this large human, dark hair, dark beard, carrying a large maul over one shoulder. All right then. Squads A and B are going north with Harold here. Squad C and D are with me, heading south. And you lot, he points to the three of you, in Squad E, get to hold the exit.
What about Squad C and D?
They're with
We
me.
didn't hear. Oh, okay. I just wanted to be sure. Well, yeah, we can hold the exit. It's no problem.
Don't die.
That's generally good advice in most cases, but I'll take it.
I don't plan on it.
Good. All right then. Stab the other guy. Don't die. All the and make the wardens proud. All right then. And you see Harold, the elf that he was gesturing to, just kind of slightly rub his forehead in the kind of very obviously, yep, this is what we're working with kind of way.
See
All
right
right.
there? That's leadership. That is leadership right there. That is what we need to aspire to rank up in the Grey Wardens. If we don't die, I mean, we'll eventually die. It's sort of our gig. But until then, leadership.
Leadership. Yeah, something to inspire for.
Yep.
There's a nod. The warden captain, who hasn't introduced himself and doesn't really care to give a name, points to the two squads that are with him, and they starts leading them on the far side of as you have gotten to the far side of the bridge, to the south of the entrance through a archway to the, well, as you're facing the giant stone wall of balconies and archways to the right, which is the south. Harold turns and looks at the two squads that he's been given, nods, then looks to the three of you.
I give a thumbs up.
Don't let anyone take your position. We've pushed this far, we're going to hold it.
Consider it held.
Understood.
And he looks to the other two squads and nods to the two of you. And just says as he walks away, in war, victory. And leads his two squads to the left, to the north. And now in this moment, the only thing breathing are the three of you and a Mabari, who kind of looks like he judges all of you, because he does, and then will go to the point where the bridge joins the wall, or the other side, and curls up right next to the post and sits down and stares where the Ferelden has gone. Ignoring the three of you.
You know you've made it as a Grey Warden if you can eventually get that dog to respect you. Very hard to do, but I've heard people have done it.
It's not hard to give a bar some respect.
Why don't you give it a go then?
No, not while he's on duty.
I mean, fair enough.
He's working right now. I'm not going to interfere with that.
I mean, you know what? Fair. I mean, it'll look a little weird for you to snug up, try to kiss a dog's ass when he's trying to get his work done. That just looks poorly on you right off the bat. You are correct about that.
Show them dignity and respect while they do their job. Show them honor off the job. That is how you turn their eye.
He's got it right. All right. So, I mean, do we need to position ourselves or just wait or just hang out or?
Well, obviously, if there's this many of us and 2 soldiers, they're expecting something to go awry. The dog being left is pretty certain that something's going to get past one of these groups and we're going to actually have to hold. The dog is here to actually hold the exit. We're here to buy time for the dog.
I want to say something about that, but it is technically true. We are untested Grey Wardens. Yes, we have experience beyond this, but we'll see. You know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We can hold off against whatever comes our way. Unless it's an archdemon. But anything else will probably be fine.
We do our jobs. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all we need to do. That's why we're here.
Perfect. Question for all of you, since we haven't had much chance to talk. What did the potion in the cup taste to you? Honestly, hint of nutmeg in mine. Just a hint.
What it tasted like was spoiled to death.
With nutmeg or without nutmeg?
Without.
Oh,
when I tasted it, it tasted like nothing. Like everything else anymore.
Okay, dark. True. But yeah, okay. Nothing and spoiled death, so I guess I got the best end of that deal. So that's probably says a lot about me as a person. Something to think about. So
let's look to sight lines. Find places that provide cover. And also, get a good look both at places where, ambush is likely to come from, above not just the primary entrances and egresses, as well as any particular nooks and crannies amongst the rubble that something could, tunnel through or be hiding in.
Yes, let's set our own ambushes before they set ones on us.
That is, in fact, quite fair. Okay, let's set up some traps if we can.
So what I'm hearing is you would like to make some rolls.
Yes, please.
Yes, I would.
So what I'm hearing is cunning.
Would my military lore cunning come into play here?
Yep, military lore would work here. Cunning, any other cunning specializations that you think would be appropriate, yeah. I will accept.
Because I've got historical lore, military lore, and research, but I think military lore sounds the most appropriate.
I think what you're talking about would be military lore, yes. Okay, 17 with 3 stun points.
Can I set up something that I can turn off somehow in case one of ours that comes through? Is something on the ground that triggers one of my grenades if someone steps through it?
You want to trigger a trap?
A trap, yes.
Do you have trap make?
I do not. I do not. I did not choose that, sadly. I should have, but I did not.
I was like,
So never mind.
you don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair
you can
enough.
always you can try, but it's not.
Honestly, I just find a good vantage point where you can toss.
That is a good point. So let's do that. I'm going to find a good vantage point to toss a grenade if I need to.
So you can use the cunning, military lore, or perception.
I'm going to use, because of my very particular skill set of spells, arcane lore, because I need to know precise distances for the AoEs.
That's very
Question.
fair. Yep.
Can I use perception tracking to see most likely routes enemy will take towards us?
I will allow it.
Thank you kindly. That is
Now,
a 13 with a 1 stun point.
This would be under exploration stunts, right?
Yes, exploration stunts. Yep.
Oh, exploration.
Okay.
You are correct. So let me just see if I can do anything with that. Okay, I only have the 1 point, so I'm going to use advantageous positioning.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
if you
I
want-
would. Yeah, I would like to do that, and maybe use efficient search for my other 2 stunt points, so I can find a good position for me to be sitting with my longbow, as well as so I can get be able to quickly switch to melee if needed.
You can both do that. Yep. And then with an 18, for your tactical awareness of your battlefield, Fitzwilliam, you can kind of position yourselves, right? Like, this is a large promenade of a causeway, comfortably 20, 30 feet across, right? There are balustrades at staggered points, so that you could have like a 3 across balustrade, so that you could make a gate and close it off if necessary. It has been pushed, those balustrades have been kind of pushed out so that there is a decent semicircle of area around the edge, the end of the bridge. Not all the way to the wall where these alcoves and balconies are. There's about another 30 feet beyond the balustrade. And if you say that there's probably like a good 25-foot diameter archway that's been built by these balustrades around the edge of this bridge to kind of give you area and space, but it is a defensible position, but it is not a well-defended position. Those are 2 very different things. This is very obviously the incursion point and an expansion out on the stability. There are no dead bodies here, so that's always a plus. Well, fair. For you, it might be more complicated. But you have this area, and now you wait. And waiting is always the hardest part. In the quiet, it's the 3 of you, an echoing cavern, and a Babari on watch.
It's not that hard to pass the time. We have rubble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is soldiers holding a point, and it's a new place, so it's time to have range markers.
Mm-hmm.
So taking some of the rubble and going, okay, so from this vantage point, that is precisely 30 yards out. And then another marker, that's 60 yards out.
Yep.
So it's just like, okay, that's within range for that. That's within range for that.
And as he does something actually important, I'm just going to awkwardly say, like, so, why'd you all join the joining? You know, taking throwing away everything you loved to join this group of people that are gonna die against the Darkspawn. I mean, I was already down for it right at the beginning. I'm part of the Legion of the Damned. It's my thing. I was totally ready. I thought this was probably a good way to continue my purpose. But how about you guys?
I needed a return to discipline, a return to a normal routine, something to distract from the hunger of doing nothing.
Seems a bit of an extreme route to go that route, but I don't judge. That's fine. Fitz?
Extreme events call for extreme measures.
Cool.
Oh, I got here because of scandal.
That's about right. That's about right. It's usually that. Like, anything you're comfortable talking about, or just you want a few drinks in you first?
I was caught in an uncomfortable threesome. Well,
Oh.
it was actually quite comfortable at the time, but it was uncomfortable getting caught.
Oh, nice. Oh, all right. I mean, mine wasn't as complicated. I was, are you aware of, like, the class system in Dwarven society?
I'm fairly well studied, and we do have a number of documents on the histories of Barcelona.
All right. Well, I was a duster, so no class. And you know, I was in the streets doing my own thing, and a couple of nobles decided it'd be fun to hunt a duster for fun. That was my brother, and I found that the noble who headed it and did terrible things to him, and then fled to the Legion of the Damned. And yeah, and then later joined the Wardens because why not? I was gonna die in the streets, die anyway.
As good a reason as any.
Fair enough.
Death sentences usually give one perspective of what one's options are.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
So that's 60 or 50?
60.
60. Gotcha.
Increments of 30 yards.
Yeah, that makes
Very
perfect
good.
sense. Yeah.
You don't have that much space.
Okay.
Well, I mean, unless you're going back along the causeway.
Back along the causeway because we might
Okay.
have to flee.
Okay, yes. Back along the causeway, you have that much space. In front of you, you have a 15-foot diameter arch to the balustrade, and then another 30 feet to the wall. So
it's more along the lines of okay.
And then the entire area that's kind of like this landing, I guess, in front of the causeway is it expands about 25 meters on either side. Or let me phrase this: 25 yards on either side of the bridge.
Again, having these things specifically marked at 30-yard points, because if they're within that, I can hit that.
Mm-hmm.
And also having those markers allows me to go judge distance for, running, triage, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Smart plan, Fitzwilliam.
Yeah. In Navarra, having notice of one's ranges is rather important for being able to bolster or hinder our armies.
Enough. All right. So, just be here, getting ready to throw some stuff, getting ready to stab some stuff. You do the range thing. Yeah. So just waiting. Let's hope nothing happens. Something's probably going to happen.
Oh, something always happens.
100%. So, we wait.
Something always happens. You just have to wait, prepare, and realize that whatever you prepare for will be the opposite of what happens. The Templars taught us that early on.
Mm-hmm. What's the Templars' view on the use of poisons?
Unnecessary.
So
there's other ways to solve problems more directly.
I mean, so you're not fine with me coating one of your blade with a poison?
Not at this time.
All right, fair enough.
I've had enough dealing with other substances that I don't want any around me.
Oh, someone has a story. Someone take a little too much and decided to go to General Wardens, maybe?
Have you ever taken lyrium before?
I physically cannot. I am a dwarf.
The only thing worse than using lyrium is getting off of it.
Oof, tough. Look at the bright
Trust
side.
me.
Look at the bright side. I got nothing. So anyway,
Good.
yeah, there we go.
I would prefer to rely on my actual hand rather than anything else after what I went through before, shall we say.
Fair enough. I won't. Just private. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. You do you.
I would like all of you to make me a perception test. If you have any specializations in that, feel free to use them.
I don't think my specialization in empathy is going to come up today.
I mean, you could
That's
try, but I don't think it will help.
I have a 15.
16.
Mm-hmm.
My training it pays off.
15 3 stun points.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
So only the Templar hears above you movement along those balconies that you see.
As soon as I hear it, I snap my fingers to get everyone's attention and I point up without speaking.
The Mabari, by the way, also heard it. He, is shifted position the minute you started to shift as well.
Of course. What a show off.
Mabari have stats, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear something moving amongst those balconies above you, but you cannot see anything at the moment.
I grab my bow, I notch an arrow, but I don't pull back or anything. I just want to have it ready to go.
That should.
Thank you. I have a very important question because I need to know something. About you all.
I am here to answer said questions.
Yep. No, it's a question of okay. So you are all okay. Sorry, I was doing math.
Mm-hmm.
It is a difficult thing to do because guess what? You all are Grey Wardens. And what do you all have? You should have a very particular perception skill.
Yep. Oh, right. Dark spawn detection. Yes.
Yep.
Gonna add that focus now because I forgot to add it. But yes.
you have that skill.
Mm-hmm.
And with that hearing of a sound, you didn't sense anything yet. But you may make a different perception test, as Shamgar has pointed out that sound to you with the knowledge that you are in the deep roads, that the possibility of coming across darkspawn is very high. You may make a second perception detect darkspawn test.
Bam.
To get information.
20.
What do we roll for that?
It's a perception-based test with a focus for detect darkspawn. You, as a Grey Warden, have that skill. All of
Okay,
you.
I forgot to put that in. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's an automatic thing that you get as a Grey Warden.
Yep,
okay.
20 for me.
Okay, so it would be +2 for you, Shamgar. So it would be 14.
Okay. All right.
11 with 2 stunt points. For Fitzwilliam, but a 20 for Rorschach. So Rorschach, as you are now scanning because you are a dwarf and are more used to the underground, particularly a dustless, you're used to the ways in which darkspawn infest dwarven ruins. And being aware and looking out and being unsafe even in, well, outside the bounds of Orzammar. And perhaps even Kalsharok, as you've heard that they've re-emerged recently upon the world stage. But you start looking quickly and using both your own internal senses and the visual cues. You start going 1, 2, 3, counting balconies that you can sense them on.
We've got company, and they're all lovely darkspawn.
Like, I will let you, because this is a group check. Fitzwilliam, you have 2 stunt points. One of the benefits of this skill that you get as a Grey Warden is you may ask 2 questions about the Horde.
Ah.
Well, I mean, if it's a horde, if it's not a horde, you get to ask about distance and quantity.
Well,
Or
quantity sounds important. Like, how many are we looking at? Or should I say, not looking at? Sensing.
Yeah, so you can get the number of questions you get on your dragon. The number of stun points you get is the amount of information you are allowed to ask about the darkspawn that you do detect.
Okay, so like rough number.
More than 10, less than 20.
Okay, there's a horde.
Legion, for there are many.
Yeah, that's not even a legion.
10 to 20 is just a horde.
Small
A
horde.
big horde, but it's a horde. It's more than 10.
A mini horde. It's fine. We're fine against a mini horde.
Next question. Any large bioforms?
There does seem to be 3 that are of different types than the masses.
Very important one. Bioforms. Nothing. Okay. There's a lot of them, and there's 3 that aren't the normal horde.
Are we talking ogres or?
I'm not that developed with the sense yet. It's still rather new.
Great. All right.
We'll
let's get
find
ready.
out. We'll find out as we initiate.
So, what all would you like to do?
Although my primary attack form is the, stab you with the dagger. I am the first one that appears in my view in range. I'm going to shoot with bow and arrow. I have his backup.
Not gonna bother waiting to see them. I'd like to cast death magic, please.
Okay, what kind of death magic would you like?
No, it's called death magic.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, no, rephrase. I'm
The death magic form of death magic.
The first group, not the first singular, the first group I see that are together, I am going to throw a death root grenade, which causes hallucinations.
Death root grenade. Okay.
Death root extract, I think. Yeah.
Death root extract. Yeah.
Yes.
Death root extract is my second favorite poison in this game.
Ooh, just got it.
Nice.
Oh, and I misstated earlier, Prax. I was preparing my crossbow. I have a crossbow, not a longbow.
Yeah, I thought so somehow. Okay, so you're casting death magic.
Yeah, when they die, I heal.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I will be aiming my crossbow probably at the closest big one that I can see.
Yep. Okay. You prepare. You're aiming your crossbow at... Right now, you still can't see anything. You can hear movement. You know that they're there because they are darkspawn, and they cannot actually hide from you. Well, they can kind of hide from you. But you, as you deal with all of this, you are looking around, looking for something, anything to give you an indication of where they are going to be coming from. And you are looking up, panning, and you hear the first sounds of chittering. And movement above you. You feel something rise from beyond the wall. There is something even beyond these balconies that is now interested in the three of you. But at the moment, might have something else to be doing. So, you look up, and the first 1, 2, 3 start appearing over the edge of the balconies. You see a number of Grenlocks putting their heavy forearms on these balconies and preparing to jump on and pounce down upon you all. You see one that is significantly bigger than the others. He's like on a balcony in the center, about 3 or 4 stories above you. But we get to roll initiative because you all sensed them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just... Apparently the map that I tried to make didn't work, so I'm just going to do a basic, very basic thing.
Okay. 13 for me.
Cool.
10.
16.
Because I feel like... Alright.
Ton of stunt points.
Alright, so... You guys... are going to, have a very basic... This is your bridge. These are your 2 wings on the... Oh, you can't see it yet. On the other side of your bridge. This is the wall. And, Alright. I'm going to put you on this map because it's going to make my life slightly easier to give you just like a general look at where you guys are. And, 1, 2, 3. So figure out where you want to be, and, you should be able to work with that. And I'm going to put a purple tag on Fitzwilliam, a blue tag on... Well, no. Sorry, a green tag on the dwarf, and a blue tag for the lyrium on the Templar. The 3 red circles are just the general zones of where they seem to be about to approach you. So you can have, there are like 2 or 3 in each of those zones that are attacking you. As they jump down and come to say hi.
That's nice of them.
Yep. So there you go. But we're going to, mostly I'm doing this so I can use that as, you know, turn order. Alright, so we've got, Genlock. Got the Genlocks. And then we have perhaps a Genlock Alpha. And then you have Mystery 1 and Mystery 2. And then we have Shamgar and Fitzwilliam and Roshek. All right,
The
so
one and only.
what we're gonna have our dexterity 15, and then same. Oh, nope. 5. What did Shamgar get? Shamgar. 10. Fitzwilliam.
He's strong, but he's not the most dexterous.
Fair.
16. With
16?
surprisingly 6 stunt points, but I don't think
It doesn't matter. You don't get stud. You unfortunately don't get stud points on
initiative rolls.
on initiative. Roshek is 13. And then mystery number 1. Where are you? Oh, here we are.
Will the mystery creature please sign in?
Nope, he's already signed in. That's not the problem. The question is where? Ah, there we go. 16. And then because those are fun. Where did he go? Ah, there he is. Ah, well, you know. 10. All right. Cool. And then there we go. So, Fitzwilliam.
Yep.
You get to go first. What you gonna do? There
Okay.
are, you know, looking at them now, you've got, you know,
They're fairly clustered together.
yeah, except for, you know,
Except for the ones in the balconies.
the ones that you can't that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Your big buddy is dead center in the back.
Okay, so Big Buddy is going to be the center of Affliction Hex. If this goes off, well, should this go off, everything will have to test, and yeah, we'll see about starting making them have penalties for everything I do in the future.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Affliction Hex, as Fitzwilliam specializes in hexes.
Mm-hmm.
Not much for the damage and whatnot, but I will debuff all day.
Fair.
Right. So, we roll magic with Entropy. 19 goes off.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
That is the spell power DC that they have to beat. They have to roll with. Funny, they have to roll magic entropy in order to beat this.
Mm-hmm. Or, you know, just have a certain ability because they're certain types of darkspawn.
Eh.
Which is just, additional magic resistance. For a 19 for our big friend.
Okay, so he only has a -1 as opposed to a -2.
Okay, so he's got
So versus any other spells that I cast, he's at a -1.
-1. Cool. Cool. All right, and then is it everybody that has
All
of them?
enemies within 30 yards of him.
Okay, so that's basically going to be, yeah, it's going to be everybody because it's only 30 feet plus 15, so 45 feet total is less than 30 yards. So it's going to be everybody. Cool. Yeah. Oh, good. They're all the same. So the Glenlock, so the Genlocks are -2.
No, they're at -1 because there's the center of the effect, and then there's the AoE of the effect. So.
Okay, so only the center of the effect would be at -2?
Would be at -2 if had he not saved.
Oh, but he
saved. He's at -1. They're saving versus -1 or not being affected at all.
Okay.
So they failed to save. They're at -1.
So they fail the save. They're at -1. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you. -1. -1. All right, and then mystery number 1. Where are you? Here you go. Oh, that's because they have that. I was like, why do they? No, they have that instead. So 16, also -1. Mystery number 1. What the hell are you doing? Mystery 1 is at -1. And then mystery 2. Mystery 2 is... Yeah. 21.
They have no penalty.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to have one. Sorry.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Hey, got negatives on the others, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm just putting them on the board right now. They're not actually, that's not actually where they're located. It's more just me. All right. So, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to move back a little bit further.
Okay. You do have, you can put in there staggered palistrades to give you further defense as you wish. There are enough of them around that you can just add. Assume that you can find cover if you wish.
Yeah, a little further back, a little more cover, because, again, that has a lot of them to show up at once.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like they were, that you guys were preparing to do something, and these guys came around. So cool. It is mystery guy number 1's turn, and something appears on the balcony to your right, about just above the alpha. And it's got low to the ground, long blades attached with chains to each of its hands, a mask across its face, and you hear a very high-pitched go across the echoing chamber and land down next to actually moves in next to the alpha. And I need all of you to make me a willpower courage test.
Courage. All right. Well, I don't have courage, so 17 with 5 stunt points.
17.
Okay, cool.
14.
Oh, actually, 19 because I think I get a bonus to courage as a Legionnaire Scout.
Yeah, if
Not
you have
100%.
a focus for it, you could. All right.
Okay.
Well, all of you succeed this round. And going to then fire, well, not fire per se, but jump down again onto Shamgar, because he can do that, as you see a Shrieker enter the battlefield. For those of you who've never seen one before, it looks like come on, load. Nope, it's not gonna work. It looks like page 288 in the core book, and that picture right there. But I'm going to then he's going to make an attack on our dear friend Shamgar.
Oh, that's what it looks like. What fun, what fun.
Ooh, a 14 to hit with 3 stunt points, but I'm going to assume the 14 doesn't hit you.
Let's see, hang on. Let me get my something back up here.
Mm-hmm.
Where you at? Yeah, my defense is 14.
Okay, so it beats it, unfortunately. So it does actually hit you. And then he's gonna do... as he brings a giant arm, well, blade attached to an arm, down across as a slashing motion as he screams yet again at you. Ooh, wait, he also has stun points, so this is gonna be great for him. 1d6 plus 4, so you're gonna take 9 points of damage. Does that get through your armor?
My armor is 7.
So it does get through your armor, so take 2 points of damage. And then he had 3 stunt points, so he is going you need to make a Constitution stamina test you are now poisoned, because at least 1 point of damage got through your armor. And you need to make a Constitution stamina test at the beginning of each of your turns, or suffer 1d6 point plus 2 additional penetrating damage for each of that turns.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It's great. And in addition to that, yeah, that's what he's going to do for right now. So that's his round, and he's going to stay there because it's what he does. Next up is our friendly neighborhood alpha, who's like, oh wait, there's something I can hit, and jumps down off the balconies towards this dwarf.
Could you not?
No,
That'd be appreciated.
he's gonna land.
Okay.
Possibly on you. We'll find out in a minute.
He'd come for me, but I'm otherwise occupied.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is he's basically going to make a jumping axe attack on you as he falls forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does a 20 hit you?
I mean, I'm gonna assume yes. I could check, but I don't need to.
Getting Witcher flashbacks.
Oh God.
I mean, he's great. So great. He has 2 stunt points that he is going to use to, unfortunately for you, double strike.
That's nice.
And so I'm just going to roll the second attack now, and then roll the damage for both.
Fair enough.
For the 10, does the 10 hit you?
No.
So only one of these is going to do damage with his battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
for 13 points of damage as he as he came jumping down upon you and came the battle axe down forward. And then as he went to go swing the second time, you kind of slid out of the way. But that's his turn, and now he's in melee with you.
Great.
And he's a lot bigger than you are, but he leans, he's very leaning forward. He's standing on his knuckles like an orangutan, but much more humanoid and muscular. He's also got armor, and he carries a shield, and he's looking like there's blood just oozing from the mouth as he stares into your eyes.
That is unfortunate.
Content warning for body horror and darkspawn and gore. But it's your turn.
Really? Okay. This is what I'm going to do. So first off, I am going to just so my short sword, my initial attack is going to have Adder's Kiss. I prepared that beforehand on the blade. You did. And for shits and giggles, it's also coated on the dagger as well, because why not? So that's 2 of my doses. I'm assuming poisons are 1 shot only, right?
If you coated it on the blade, it lasts however long. I think you're supposed to roll it for however long it lasts on your coated blade. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Does it say on the poison that you have?
Let me check. Poisons, all the poisons. Page 90. Poison. Adder's Kiss. Does not necessarily say that I can see. Using poisons.
Once applied, the poison's effectiveness on the weapon lasts for a duration of combat encounter only. For that combat encounter.
Oh, so it's there.
Yeah, it's there for the combat encounter. Yep.
Okay, perfect. So first off, I'm gonna, because I have dual weapon style, so I'm just gonna attack with, I guess I attack with both weapons, correct? All right. So first off, I am going to attack with the short sword on this asshole. 22 with stun points.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, with those stun points, let me check what I can do. Combat stun points. Now, since I am, let's see here. Now, since I am a rogue, I think Pierce Armor only costs 1 for me.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use 1 stun point so far to basically have his armor rating.
Yep.
And which leaving me with 5. So I'm going to also do Lethal Blow, which inflicts an additional 2d6 damage. And I'm also going to backstab the motherfucker. I am going to, but since he's right next to me, I have to try to bluff him. Which means I need to roll a... Sorry, give me a second to look this up. Wrong page. Bluff. Here we go.
It's a communication test.
Yeah. So I need to roll deception against his self-discipline. So give me a second.
Self-discipline is will, right?
Yep. Deception is cunning. So... Or communication. You're right. That's going to be a 15 versus his willpower.
12.
Well, so I also backstab.
Yep.
Okay. So here's how this is gonna work. So first off, I am going to do the regular damage with the short sword. So that is 1d6 plus 2. Starting with 3 damage so far, not great. But then if you include the Adder's Kiss, so that's 13 damage plus 1 additional d6 because I'm backstabbing. Only 1, but so 14 total damage. I remember his armor is halved.
Yep. No,
weren't you doing lethal blow as well?
Lethal blow, right? So that's additional 2. Thank you very much. I forgot about that. So total damage is 10. So 24 total damage.
Oof, that's a lot of damage to get through.
So I basically find a chink in his armor, like right between the shoulder blade, armpit, and just stab it in.
Yep. Great. And do you have a second attack?
I do have a second attack with my other weapon. You are correct. Thank you very much. I am going
or
to.
do you have to sacrifice that because you backstabbed?
That is a good question.
Because I think the
don't.
second attack, if you dual wield, the second attack is your minor action.
You are correct. I think so. Let's just say yes. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure you're right.
Because I think if you backstab, you don't get the second attack.
That's fair. Okay, then let's assume yes, and yeah. Okay, so I'm done.
Okay. But double check that, because if it's not true, we can retcon it. But I'm pretty sure. Let's just check it now.
Mm-hmm.
Classes. Rogue. No, backstab doesn't take up your bonus
Minor action?
your minor action.
So I can attack again.
You can use your major action this round. No, backstab is a major action.
Oh, it is. Okay, well then, never mind.
No, it's part of your attack. So the attack, it gets the backstab is the attack.
Okay.
And then you dual wield.
So the minor action would be another attack.
The minor action is another attack. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I can hit with the dagger then.
Yes.
Okay. 17.
Yes.
All right, so again, regular 7+, and I also established I have Dagger's Kiss.
Yes, it's every time you attack with this weapon this combat.
Yep, so 7+, 6, so a total of 13 damage.
Yep. Oof.
But this one, but this one is not halved.
Yep, this one is not halved, and it doesn't get the backstab damage.
Okay.
All right. That the end of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. Shamgar, there is a shrieker in front of you. All up in your business.
Shamgar was about to go after the Gemlocks, but seeing as we have a mystery guest who wants to play, I will play in return and shield up, pull out my battle axe off my belt, and I will start to swing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Somehow I don't think a 12's enough.
It's at the shrieker?
Yeah.
No. No, unfortunately not.
And I got to do that Constitution roll, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
16.
Do you have a specialization in stamina? Just out of curiosity.
No, I do not.
Okay, so yeah, so 16, you're fine. So you don't have to take additional damage this turn.
All right, so that's my major action for the for that, and then for my minor attack, I'm just gonna let's see. Do I want to guard up or do I want to stand firm? I'm going to stand firm.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're going to stand firm. And is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn, yes.
So this is the Shrieker. You guys now know who he is. He's here for you. To make friends and influence people. Mystery guest number 2. As you look up, appears on the balcony behind where the Alpha appeared. And it is a tall, full armor, humanoid-ish looking individual. Whereas the Genlocks and even the Genlock Alpha look as if they're bipedal, but they move like an orangutan with their fists on the ground, and there's this distortion. This individual has the breadth of and arms of almost the Alpha. Not quite as big, but almost. And he's wearing full plate armor with his own axe and a smiling face with a like almost a hood of red dripping from his neck as he kind of smiles at you all. You all are trained in recognizing Darkspawn. You recognize what this is.
Great.
You know when a Herlock Alpha enters the chat and would like to make himself known. As
This
he
seems unfortunate.
stands on the balcony and targets Fitzwilliam. Because he's going to shoot you from the balcony at the moment.
Okay.
With his bow. And that's that. For a 19.
19 hits.
Cool. And he doesn't have any stunt points. Sadness. He does get 6 points of damage.
Okay, so for my armor. would
Yes,
be
your armor
absorbed.
applies.
So I'll take 2.
That's our Herlock Alpha. He is not under any penalties to your magic at the moment.
At the moment.
So that's him. And he's going to scream out. It doesn't have any like mechanical effect, but it is just loud in this moment. And that drives the Genlocks forward towards. So you've got 3 coming at you, Shamgar, and 3 coming on you, Roshek. Because Genlocks are, there.
As they do, yes.
As they
Best.
Yep. They're going to swing their axes at you. So the first 3 are on Shamgar. 1, 2, 3, 14, 16, 15.
Defense is a 14, so hack.
Yep. Luckily, none of them get any stunt points on you. Sadness.
Oh, darn.
I mean, there's some really great things that they can do. If they can.
I'm sure it'll happen soon enough.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. So 9, 12, 10. Again, your armor is going to...
Okay, so 2 for there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for there. And 1, 2, 3 for there.
Cool. And then the other 3 are going to attack Roshek. 1, 2, 3. 10, 18, and a 12. Do any of those hit you, Roshek?
Oh, sorry. 10, 18, and 12?
Yeah.
10, 18, and 12. Only one of them hits me.
The 18?
Yes.
Cool. It means he has 6 stun points.
Great.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Cool. So they are going to, but they're just general. All right. So first they're going to use a mighty blow. And then they're going to knock you prone.
Do I have to? Can I resist it, or do
no,
I just
it's a
get
stun.
Okay, that's fair.
They get to spend 2 stunt points to knock you prone. They get to spend 2 stun points to make a mighty blow, which gives you an additional 1d6 damage on top of their 2d6 plus 3 plus. So 18 points of damage, and you are knocked prone.
Great.
Armor gets to mitigate some of this.
Okay, you said 18 points of damage? Okay, sure. So 14 because of armor, so great. I'm doing great, guys. It's going to be fine.
Yep. And before we go to the top of the next round, we're going to take the break for the evening. So we can stretch, bio, refresh, do all of those good things, and make sure we are ready when we return.
As you do.
All right. Give us a few minutes, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We hope you're stretched, refreshed, bio, did all of the good stuff so that we can, you know, maybe kill my players.
We shall see.
We shall
Maybe.
see. Maybe. Fitzwilliam, you now
Yes.
see 6 Genlocks, a Genlock Alpha, a Herlock Alpha, and a Shrieker.
Okay.
that are
Oh.
in combat with everybody around you, except for the Herlock Alpha, which is on a balcony above you.
Yeah, that's once one of these two gets clear's problem. I have other things that I need to focus on, which is trying to make it so I don't have to spend the rest of this fight healing. So with that being the case, we're going to try and hex the big alpha.
The Genlock or the Herlock?
The Genlock. Because he hit hard.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Hmm.
He hits very hard.
We're gonna try misdirection hex.
A misdirection hex. Okay.
Yeah, because
What is his
Eighth.
defense?
He will be rolling with either magic or willpower courage.
Oh, cool. What does he have to beat?
We'll see how well I do. But the nice thing is he's at a -1 penalty.
He
so
is at a -1 penalty.
there's at least that.
Mm-hmm.
So an 18.
Cool. Mm-hmm. He for a 19.
Okay, so
He rolled pretty damn well.
yeah, but yeah, he did. It's just the case.
It's just unfortunately the case. I like.
Huh.
It doesn't do anything if he succeeds?
No. The spell succeeded. He has to make this test every round, otherwise he gets the penalty.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's the same
Until
thing
the
like
end of the encounter.
It's the same thing as his poison. Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, he makes it for this round.
Mhm.
But should he fail, he suffers a -2 penalty to attack rolls and cannot generate stunt points.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was also a very pricey spell. That, even with all my abilities, that was 9 mana.
Yeah, that's a very pricey spell. That has the effects of what you want to have for it. So, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, sir?
Yeah. I'm going to do slightly ignoble things.
Okay.
I'm going to move behind the downed dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
knocked prone dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
I
That
appreciate
way,
it.
should he become more of a spear on the ground, I might be able to put him back together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. It is now the Shrieker's turn. I will not shatter your eardrums by shrieking again. However,
Thank you.
he does. And therefore, I need all of you to make me a
Willpower test.
yes, willpower courage.
15.
12.
10.
Roshek fails. You now suffer
Great.
a -1 penalty to attacks and defenses until the end of your turn, or end of the encounter.
Great.
And he then swings at Shamgar because Shamgar is there.
Because I am there.
Yep. For an 18 to hit.
That will beat my defense.
Cool. So with that, he's going to. Oh, you're already poisoned. You're already poisoned. It's fine. Which gives him 1d6 plus 6 points of damage against you,
I have 7 armor.
so it doesn't get through. and he is going to make a lightning attack because he can do that because he has 3 SP stun points. And he has skill set because he is a shrieker, and make a second attack at you for 19 with no stun points.
And that will hit.
Okay, for another 5.
Which my armor will block.
Yep, you know, he's just slashing at you with these giant arm blades as he shrieks out loud in this kind of animalistic manner. But yeah, okay. It's now the Alpha's turn, the Genlock Alpha, the big orangutan brick house. It is just going to swing down with his axe on the dwarf that he knocked prone.
That's unfortunate.
And because you're prone, he gets a +1 to his attack.
Any chance he could not?
No.
Okay, just wanted to check.
I mean, no.
Okay.
For an 11.
Misses. I just whoo.
You rolled away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just picturing like Fitz is about to get to him, and sees the axe coming down, is just thinking the worst, and just rolls.
And it's the scene we see in the camera of we see the axe coming down, and we think it's gonna bisect Rorschach, and just as we see the from Fitzwilliam's point of view, the blade hit the ground, and in the mirror, then you see the blade start to lift, and you can just make out the features of an intact Rorschach behind the blade.
Yep. But with eyes go like.
Yeah, because it's being wrenched from the stone.
Yes.
Rorschach, it is your turn. Literally, the blade is almost the size of you.
Okay, so question: does it take an action to get back up, or just movement?
It's just movement.
I get back up, and I'm gonna go back to stabby. But I'm gonna use backstab since it's an action to try to backstab. This
yeah. So
mofo.
basically, what it is your attack that round is your backstab attack.
Okay.
It just means that you make a regular attack, but because you're backstabbing, you can add the backstab damage to it.
Okay. So first off, I'm going to try to bluff to see if it works. That's a That is a 13 versus versus his what was it again?
Versus his.
Yeah. Versus his willpower, self-discipline.
Oh. Sorry.
No worries. And then I can just go ahead and backstab as normal.
Nope.
Misses?
He got an 18.
All right, then I'm just going to attack with my secondary weapon.
Yeah. So, well, no, you still make the attack, you just don't get the backstab.
You don't get the backstab.
All right. Then I'm just going to do just regular attack with my short sword.
Yeah. So what it basically is like you can you make the test as a free action, and if you succeed, then your attack gets the backstab.
Okay.
I think it's poorly phrased. As I mean, I love Green.
Okay.
I love Green Ronin, but not all the time.
Okay. Then just regular attack. 19.
Marine team will hit.
Okay. Then I'm gonna first off damage with the regular. So that's 4 damage plus the Adder's Kiss. So that is 15. So 19 total damage.
Ooh.
Yep. But his armor isn't halved.
It is not half now in this case.
Cool. He is
then I'm
not
gonna
happy.
Then I'm gonna attack with my dagger.
Yep, for your free action or your minor action.
Yep. 17.
Yep.
I'm assuming hits.
Yep.
And for just 2 damage.
Yep. Okay, so that doesn't go through, but that does. Okay. Sorry, doing quick math. There we go. All right. He's a sturdy boy, but this is you are doing some damage with that poison. Poison is for the win.
I do love my poison. Oh shit! I forgot to do the poison for the secondary attack. 1 second. So that would be 2 plus 11, so 13 damage for that second attack.
Okay, cool. All right, that changes that. All right, yeah. Damn it, whip. That's not good for him. Excuse me, Shamgar.
All right. First, I got to make the Constitution roll because of the poison, right?
Yep. And this is the last round you need to do it.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that fails.
Mm-hmm.
And so you now, at the start of your turn, take
All the damage.
Probably.
This is penetrating damage because it's already in your bloodstream, so it doesn't get mitigated by armor.
Okay.
Oh, it's only 3.
Aw.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, like, I mean, it would be great if it did actual damage to it.
All right. So after that, it is battle axe in hand, and let's see if we can make contact this time.
With a Shrieker or one of the Genlocks?
The Shrieker.
Mhm.
I figure he's the biggest threat right now.
He's
15 to hit.
just makes his defense. Yep.
All right. So a little 2d6 plus 4. A whopping 8 damage.
As you kind of cut across the rags that he is wearing around as a shawl, you realize that his hide is damn tough, but you do see, you know, like, black ichor start to emerge from there.
Okay. And then I will go ahead and stand firm for my minor as well.
Cool.
Keep myself on my feet.
It is now the Herlock Alpha's turn. And he is going to, you're no longer prone, going to shoot at the mage who's casting spells at him.
Fair.
I haven't casted any spell at him. I have cast spells at others.
You did technically cast the hex that could have affected him, but didn't.
Details,
He wasn't
details.
at him. He was just in the neighborhood.
14?
Will hit.
Cool, he has 6 stun points.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, actually. Hold on. He's going to, Mighty Blow.
Okay.
Because he can, well, technically it's going to be Pierce Armor, but it does the same thing. Well, it's Mighty Blow. And then he's going to, Rally. All Darkspawn within 10 yards that can see him, all of them, gain any lost health equal to his communication plus the number of SP spent. So that's going to be 5. So 5 plus 9. So that's 9 back to the Alpha and the Shrieker. And he's going to take that Mighty Blow. So it's an additional, Mighty Blow is an additional 1d6 to the short bow. So it'll be 2d6. 8 points of damage to our mage.
Okay. I'm not quite a pincushion, but I am becoming holy.
I think you need more than 2 arrows to count as a pincushion.
I figure 4 is a pincushion. 2 is just you're holy now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a 4 whole minimum to be a pincushion.
Yep.
100%.
All right, so then it's the Genlock's turn. So the 3 attacks on our Templar. Right. They're just swinging around these giant battle axes. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, the 12 misses, the 18 and the 14 hit.
Okay, so the 14 will do first because that's just straightforward. Is going to be 11
Okay.
damage.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
And then the other with the 18, because he had 5 stunt points,
Ooh.
he is going to Mighty Blow and knock you prone.
Okay, if he's trying for knock
boy.
prone, since I was standing firm,
Yes.
I have a strength versus. Let's see, they got to do strength versus my choice of strength or dexterity. I'm going to go strength versus strength.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the additional damage first because that's gonna
Sure.
happen regardless, and then we can worry about the knock prone because that's gonna be more complicated. So let me do this step first.
Sounds good.
Which is gonna be 3d6. So 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then it's strength versus strength. Is there any specializations that as you stand
Let's
firm?
see. Must succeed in opposed test pitting their strength might versus my choice of my own strength might or dexterity acrobatics.
Okay, so they do not get any bonus specialization here.
So it's just power versus power.
16.
17.
You should have might as a focus. Right?
I didn't see that on the list. No.
Oh, I thought you did. All right, well, anyways, it doesn't matter. You won anyway, so you are not knocked prone. So you're
Nice.
standing upright, but you do
I look
take...
it in the eyes and say, "Nice try."
Yeah, you kind of in your face.
Yourself.
And then there's going to be 2 swings against Rorschach, but you're no longer prone, so they don't get a bonus attack on you. A bonus.
That's awesome.
And then 1 against Fitzwilliam. So the 20 and the 17 against Rorschach, and the 14 against Fitzwilliam.
Surprisingly, those hit.
So this side is the one we have to worry about.
Okay, so we're gonna do the easy damage first. For just the simple damage against Rorschach, that's 12 damage.
So 8 damage for me. Okay.
And
I'm okay
then,
so far.
Then the second time, and the 3 stunt points, so he can only do one of the 2, and he's going to knock you prone.
Again? Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
So you're going to get damage, no additional damage, just knock you prone. So 9 damage, and you are now knocked prone.
Great.
And then 7 damage against the mage.
Okay.
And that is gonna be it, I think. Because yeah, that's what I'm gonna keep with at the moment, because I don't feel like hunting out other possible stunts. He doesn't have enough stunt points with only 1.
Fair.
And before Fitzwilliam attacks, for Fitzwilliam's turn, your Mabari, who had jumped up onto has been jumping up on balconies that you couldn't see because he was stealthy, now is 1 balcony below Herlock Alpha, and is now going to, he's gonna be, we're gonna make him green because Ferelden. He's there. But he's also going to howl loudly, which is 6 plus 4 for his communication, to see if, everybody who went away now hears him. For a 13. We'll find out. But now, Fitzwilliam, it is your turn.
Okay. Given the situation, this feels like a heal. Because I'm right there. Our poor Rorschach has been treat it as a
I am not having the best time.
no. You are almost a pinata. So let's try and heal. Now I don't get my entropy bonus on this, but 16 will do. So we'll spend the full 3 mana and roll 3d6. You get 10.
Thank you
HP back.
so much. Thank you.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Stand firm.
Always a good thing. It is now the Shrieker's turn. He's going to shriek again, because he can do it as a free action every round. Until you fail, basically. So a willpower, courage.
17.
Rorschach already failed.
Ooh,
So the effects are not cumulative, so you don't have to worry about rolling again.
10.
Shamgar, you are now at a -1 to attacks and a -1
Okay.
to defense.
Okay.
But you've already failed once, so it's not cumulative. And he's going to take 2 swings at you.
Okay.
Well, he's going to take a swing at you, I should be more accurate. For a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Luckily, he can't do anything else because he doesn't have any stun points. Sadness. For only 6 damage, so it doesn't even get through your armor.
Yeah.
But that's his turn. The Alpha...
Has to make that test again.
Yes. What specific... It's the magic or...
Magic or willpower.
Willpower, okay. $15.
He fails.
Okay.
Enjoy your -2 and no stun points this turn. So -2 to attacks and absolute no stun points.
Okay, -2 to attacks and no stun points. Okay.
Yeah.
For this round.
For this round. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a test at the beginning of his turn, every turn, against a DC 18.
Alright, so a 17 with no stun points. As he swings at Rorschach.
That's including the -2?
Fair.
Yeah.
Oof.
His normal is a +6.
Oh. Ah.
Mm.
So is that do I see a 17 there?
Yes.
Yeah.
That surprisingly hits me.
I'm trying.
That's fair.
You
That's
are.
fair.
You are indeed. He's just a big fucking boy in front of you. Who gets, a giant... Look, he hasn't even been able to cripple anybody yet.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh, poor thing.
4. Does the -2 apply to the damage as well, or just the attack?
Just the attack.
15.
Like damage?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Again, mitigated by armor.
That's nice. Okay.
He did more damage than I healed.
This is true.
I mean, technically helpful. Technically.
Rorschach, your turn.
Okay, so I stand up. I say, "Fuck it." I'm gonna use my mana action to ready the grenade. I'm gonna throw the grenade. I'm gonna aim the grenade on the Alpha and Genlocks, so just far enough away to affect them, but not me.
Okay, so
And-
yeah, you can do that. Basically on the other side of the Genlock Alpha. And considering
Yes.
that he is like 4 times the size of you, I will say that he can count as cover.
I'm down for it. Okay, so that said, they need to make a toughness 15 test, I believe. Let's see here just to confirm. Yes, toughness, constitution, stamina test.
A Constitution stamina test of 15 is what you're saying.
Yes, yes,
For the Genlocks and the Alpha.
yes.
Okay, so... and then the -2 goes to the the -2 for the hex also applies to defenses, or just the attack?
No, just attack.
Okay.
There's a separate other hex for defenses.
Oh, well, you know, he doesn't have a specialization in that constitution.
Yeah,
That's
but he's
something.
made meat.
So for 19...
God damn it. That does not affect. Is this a headlock alpha or the genlocks?
That's the alpha.
Okay.
And, well, it's... I mean, they don't... There's a 12 and a 12 for them.
Okay, so for the genlocks at least, let's see, let's roll.
Mm-hmm.
What?
They got a 3, which means they, you did this to me. This character believes one of their comrades has backstabbed them or is otherwise plotting their demise. On the next turn, the character can only take the defend action and yell in outrage at their betrayer.
Because I only rolled once, I'm going to say all of them
Yep.
are yelling at each other, but you can't understand them because they're all darkspawn and...
Fair.
Oh my gods. Launch the blame thrower.
I cast blame thrower. That was great.
The alpha is not going to be happy about that, but it's not his turn. Shamgar, you've got friends.
All right, I've had enough of the Shrieker. Battle axe swinging again. 17.
Yes.
All right, let's do some damage here, hopefully to its vocal cords.
You know, good luck. 12?
A 12.
Yeah, that does a lot of damage to him. Just want to throw that out there. He is now bleeding profusely.
Good, let's make your Ica thicker and thicker. And then minor action, again, standing firm.
Cool. The Alpha now is in combat with the Mibari. Or no, he's not. The Mibari is still one floor below, so he is not in combat with the Mibari yet. So he's going to take a pot shot at the Templar, who seems to be doing the most damage at the moment, with his short bow. For a 14.
And you said my defenses were weakened by 1, right?
Yes.
But that would have hit anyway because my defense is 14. So
yeah.
So meat beats.
Yep. So he's going to first do the regular damage, because he has 4 stunt points. Hold on. He has 4 stunt points. Oh, and he can do a mighty blow with only 1 stunt point. Yeah. And he's going to, so that is 2d6 plus 3. 9 damage.
Okay.
And he's going to spend the other 3 stunt points to or no, he's going to spend the other 3 stunt points, 1 to rapid reload and 1 to skirmish, which basically means he's going to tell the genlocks to move to a more advantageous position, which basically just gives them a +1 on their attack. Cool. The genlocks. 3 attacks on Shamgar. 1, 2, 3.
All 3 hit.
Yep. But no stunt points. And all 3... You know, they're big, beefy dudes. Sorry.
And the other 3 are blaming each other.
Ha!
So 8, 12, and 8.
Okay. So
And the other 3 are busy yelling at each other, looking like a Three Stooges moment.
All right.
How does our Templar look?
Shamgar is still up, but he's staggering right now.
Okay.
And then the Mibari reaches the Alpha Hurlock. Now.
Nice.
He will howl again. bonus.
15.
15. And at the howl doesn't affect the Hurlock, it just is a communication. And then he's going to make his attack on the Hurlock Alpha. 14. Does that hit? I don't think it does. Because he's got armor. Oh, no, it does. It does, actually. It makes it through. Yep. He doesn't have a shield. Alright, so 14, it will hit. He's going to go for the ankles. Because Mabari, go for the ankles. Right? 2d6 plus 2. 12 points of damage as he goes for the tendons. Your
Nice.
Mabari friend. You also hear loud sounds coming from the north. Sorry, I just talked this up. Orient to yourself. From the north at the moment.
Great.
Hey, Fitzwilliam, you're up.
Yeah, we're going to use our minor action to do this. Move here. So I can then go ahead and cast heal. So, and I will reduce the cost.
Always
So
reduce the cost when you can.
Mhm.
It'll be like I spend 3, but I spend 1. Get 15 back. There, Shamgar.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. And that will be my turn.
Cool. The Shrieker. I'm sure you will all be astonished to realize
Let me guess. Don't tell me. It's gonna shriek.
it's going to shriek. But right now, only Fitzwilliam needs to make the defense because the both other two of you failed already. And it's
16.
making
That's
it work.
nice.
16, you're still good. And he's going to take 2 swings at the metal thing in front of him. Or he's going to take a swing at the metal thing in front of him. I should be more specific, not 2. 15.
That will hit.
Yeah, and he still has no stun points. Sadness. One day, he will get those stun points back. That was not correct. 6.
All right. My armor was reduced down to 1, so my armor's 6. So that means that's enough to stop it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Alrighty, and then the Alpha, who is frustrated that the other 3 are performing a, Three Stooges sketch behind him,
Certainly.
is going to attempt, because he can do this,
Okay.
to grab the dwarf.
That
To grapple
thing
the
you-
dwarf.
could you? Okay, sure. You know, I'm down for hugging.
So, it is a contested check. His strength and focus versus your dex brawling. It's a dex brawling.
So dexterity check for me.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh shit! 18 with 4 stun points.
Well, this isn't going to generate stun points. Because it's
Oh, okay.
his
Well, 18 versus his.
versus his... Hold on, I have to... 21.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck.
oh.
All right, what are you gonna do?
He's
I'm
going
gonna
to
assume
pick
hug.
you up,
Okay. You know what? This is very insulting.
and he's going to start carrying you, but he can only go half his movement, towards the edge.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Does he reach the edge?
No. At least
Okay.
not this round.
Fair enough.
Because it is that wide that he needed to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it's my turn next, correct?
Yes, it is your turn.
I'm gonna. This may be shocking to many of you. I'm going to stab him a lot with my blades.
You can also attempt to break the grapple.
Gonna stab him a lot with my blades. I've already established what I'm gonna do. So first off, I'm gonna see if I can backstab with a communication check. 17 versus willpower.
16.
16.
He's
Perfect.
a little
So it has a
distracted carrying you to the edge.
fair. So first off, I'm gonna try to attack him with a stabby. 21. I'm assuming that hits.
Yes, it does.
6 stuck
Okay,
points,
stuck
my friend.
points.
6 whole stun points. Okay.
You not only
let me
get to
check-
slice and dice, you can make julienne fries here, my friend.
He did
Okay,
the
this is
wrong
one of-
thing. He picked up the little guy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I could accept anything, but picking up a dwarf, you're gonna get hurt when you try to do something like that. So first off, it's gonna be a regular attack with a short sword. Oh, that's oh my god, only 6 damage. But include the fact that I am also backstabbing this guy. So roll 1d6. So that's another 2 damage, 8 damage. That's fine. That's great. But oh wait, I also have poison.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. So 6 plus 15 damage. So that's 21 damage. Oh no, 21 damage. Is that enough? Let's make sure. I have 6 points of stun points. 1 point for Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
So having his armor.
Yep.
And also 5 points to add an additional. You heard me right. Additional 2d6 damage. So that is a total of 26. 32 damage. Is this motherfucker dead?
Not quite.
Fucking A. Okay.
But you-
I stab it a lot.
You have another sword.
Oh, right! Secondary attack! I forgot about that. Thank you. I am going to stab it again with my dagger. Let's see if I hit. Does a 17 hit this person?
Yes, he does, and now it's dead.
Okay.
It doesn't.
see-
It does not matter what damage you roll. You could roll a 1, but it's your base damage is going to succeed on this because he had
Okay.
2 hit points left.
That said, I'm gonna do it anyway. So, 1d6 plus 1, that is 3 damage, plus the adder's kiss, that's an additional 13 and 16. So you see as he picks up the dwarf, goes like, ha ha, and I go, bah, 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 and he falls down dead.
It's the actual scene from Origins where it's a cutscene if you play a rogue, right? Like it doesn't matter
Yep.
what else you fight or how else happens. It's the cutscene when you fight that ogre in the beginning of Origins, and you literally run up the wall and comes up double sword down on the shoulder points of the thing and ogre and knock it down. And that's basically what this dwarf does to this alpha. So the alpha is gone.
You do not, as this Crit says, you do not pick up a dwarf. It does not end well for you.
Does not end well for you. But now that alpha is gone, Shamgar.
All right, let's see if I can copy that kind of attack onto this shrieker once again.
Mm-hmm.
A 14.
14, I believe, will unfortunately miss.
Ooh.
He has a high defense and a really low armor, but he does have a high defense.
Okay. All right, I guess with that swing and a miss, I will get back into standing firm.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's all I can do.
The alpha... The alpha decides that he doesn't care about, well, he does care about the Mabari, but he's going to remove himself from fighting the Mabari and drop down one of the, use his movement to drop a
level.
Yes, a balcony. And actually, he's just going to drop down and drop down a level on the balcony and then shoot. Or no. Oh no, he did last time. That was fine. All right. Shoot his short bow at the dwarf who just killed the other alpha.
I mean, I don't know why you would want to do that. It's
Is
fine.
a 13 hit you?
Nope. 14 is my AC.
So he is, you know, there you go.
I like to think he was aiming for Roshek, but just ended up hitting the back of the head of the now dead alpha.
Probably.
And as the alpha falls down, there's an image of the dwarf seeing that looks, pointing at the alpha, at the hemlock, going like, "You're next." Yeah.
Babe Ruth calling his shot.
Also, how long does that deleterious poison affect Genlocks?
That's a good question, actually. I think they have to roll every time, don't they? Let's see.
Yeah.
Damn, poison's potent.
Poisons in this game are...
Oh, wait. The involuntary actions described last only for the victim's next turn.
Okay, so what? Their next... This round, they're back.
Yeah, this round they're good, yes.
Okay. Which means it's their turn.
Great.
It's cool. So 3 of them are going to come up to Roshek and try and stab him.
I was having such a good time.
However, they have a small penalty.
Do they now?
Mm-hmm. They have a small problem. It's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 15, a 12, and a 16.
2 of them hit. It's 15 and 16.
Oh, look, only one of those has stump points.
Great.
Cool. So, 5 damage.
Down to 1 because of armor. Next.
Armor is great.
Yep.
13 damage.
Ow.
And they're going to knock you prone.
Great.
Because they like to do that. They just like to knock things over. It's, you know, a Genlock thing.
Yeah, guys, I'm low, but fine. I'll be fine. This is great.
And then the 3 Genlocks, 2 are going to attack Shamgar because he big, steely thing, and 1 is going to attack Fitzwilliam. So 2 on Shamgar, 1, 2, 16 and a 15. And
Both hit.
1 on Fitzwilliam is a 12.
Just hits.
All right, so there's only 5. Oh, I get 5. I get stun points on both of you. Mm-hmm. So 9 and 11 on Shamgar.
So 3, 5 is 8.
And then 10 on Fitzwilliam, and you both apparently need to make tests because they're going to try and knock you down.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Same as before. Strength versus strength on me because I'm in stay firm.
15 and a 12 against 15 against Shamgar and 12 against Fitzwilliam.
Well,
14.
There's a tie in Shamgar's, and I beat mine.
No, Shamgar had a 15.
Yeah.
So Shamgar gets knocked prone. Fitzwilliam is still standing.
That's nice of them.
It's your turn, Fitzwilliam.
Highly irritable. Is the Shrieker still standing?
Yes. Barely. It's bleeding profusely, but it's a Shrieker, and they're not.
I've been hit enough. Drain life.
I mean, that's fair.
21 with 3 stun points.
That's effective.
Nice.
Is he get a resistance on this?
Drain life. Let's check. Because I think this is just an attack.
Yeah, I think so. I think he gets a magic.
There is no resistance.
Nope,
There
he's
is
dead.
just well, no, he gets resistance. He gets Constitution stamina test. versus my spell power. He's also at a -1, so
Yeah, and he's a shrieker.
so. Do you believe in miracles?
No.
Good.
The answer is no.
No.
Life is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how much penetrating damage it takes. Ten penetrating damage, and I heal that much.
And he's dead.
Woo!
He had 9 hit points left.
Sure.
I'm tired of your screaming.
Fair.
Now, with him gone, do we still have our negatives from his shriek, or is that still does that still linger?
It goes for the encounter.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
It's literally the just the sound is just weakens you.
Okay, fair enough.
That piercing. So those are gone. Roshak, it's your turn.
Something about for you,
already.
Fitzwilliam.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, so I've got 3 genlocks in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
There's some other genlocks in front of my buddies over there.
Mm-hmm.
A Herlock Alpha as well. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to 3. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna do a lot of stabbing. I'm gonna stab the first genlock I see.
Okay.
Bam. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, a 13 will hit the genlocks because they
Okay,
don't
I'm
have
gonna-
the same kind of armor.
Okay, I'm gonna first off stab him with a regular stab.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 8 damage plus the poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 19 damage total.
Cool. They're still standing because none of them have been hit yet, but they are not looking good. They are bleeding a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect. Secondary attack. I'm gonna attack with the secondary weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 16 hit? I'm assuming yes.
Yes.
7 plus 6, so that's a total of 13 extra damage on that same genlock.
How? Well, one of them is gone.
I stab it in the eye into the brain.
Okay. There we
I
go.
just want to emphasize that fact. There we go.
So there's only 2 left.
Yeah.
Shamgar.
All right, I guess I swing for the nearest genlock.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I'm feeling a 9's not going to do the trick.
No, unfortunately not.
All right, keep standing firm.
Yep. The Herlock is going to jump down again. Oh wait, the Mabari fell. Is falling. Is following. He is following at the moment. And howling. He's going to the Mabari, because we skipped the Mabari's turn, is going to land on one of the other genlocks and attempt to attack him. Yes, and will, knock him prone. Not mechanically, because he doesn't have any stun points, but, fall from height and whatever. But the Herlock is going to get up into melee with Shamgar and swing his big motherfucking axe. Or,
As you
excuse
do.
me, two-handed longsword. At Shamgar. 17.
That will hit.
Cool. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any stun points. Sadness.
Oh, so bad. So sad.
Darn.
But it's a two-handed longsword, so he does 15 points of damage with it. Are you still standing, Shamgar?
Barely standing right now.
You see this giant, and you are not a small individual, Shamgar. This Herlock is taller than you, broader than you, and is entirely corrupted by the blight inside of it. But yeah, that's its turn. And the genlocks The two on Rorschach are going to swing at you.
Fair.
13 and an 18.
One of them hits. The 18.
And that is 2d6 plus 3. 11 damage.
That is significant. I am not looking great, guys. I just wanted to emphasize this fact. I am going to die.
There's only one of me.
Oh, look, I told you. However, you have a Mabari who has been howling for 3 rounds, or 2 rounds. And then one attack on Fitzwilliam, because the other two have something else that they're doing, or at least in this moment. They don't look well. The 16 is going to hit you, and for 11 damage. But yes. And Fitzwilliam, as you go to, before you get to your turn, you can see and hear a large number of wardens running towards you from the north.
That's great. They need to be running faster. Heal.
But look, they made it. They will get to you at the end of this round. They will get to you this round.
I might be able to say hello to him. We'll see.
I'm here. You might make it. Right. So heal. Okay. Reducing cost again. You get 13 back. It's just like, I'm not a creation mage. That is not my purpose.
Look, I'm just saying. You guys chose your classes. I told you were going to the deep roads.
I knew what was happening, and I accepted my fate.
Hey, I'm here for the story.
And Rorschach,
exactly.
It is your turn.
So currently I have 2 Genlocks left on me. My buddies have a Herlock Alpha and a Genlocks on them, correct?
Correct.
Fuck it, I've lived long enough. I am going to throw a Flesh Rock grenade at the Genlocks and Herlock Alpha near my buddies.
Cool. Can you make sure it doesn't hit them?
Yep. I'm going to throw and see if that works. 1 second. Does a 14 do it?
If you're hitting like a target around them for a grenade, you don't have to actually hit one of them, right?
No. I just have to hit in the general direction. So if I'm just aiming, so it hits the Genlocks and the Herlock Alpha. Period.
Okay. Yes, you can do that.
Okay, then they have to roll a toughness 15 roll to see if they can resist this.
What are they rolling?
Constitution stamina.
Okay. So the only one of them that has stamina is the Herlock Alpha. Fun points about that. So that's a 16.
Thanks.
15, 13, and an 18.
So
the
the
18
one
is
that
the
with
Mabari.
of course. I forgot that Mumbar was there. Anyone who failed, basically can only take minor actions their turn.
Okay, so the two the Genlocks can only take minor actions. And
Pretty much.
The Herlock still can, and the Alpha still, and the Mabari still can. Well, what is the...
Perfect. That's all it does. It's basically they cannot take major actions, just minor actions. As it feels like their flesh is literally rotting from their bones.
Cool. Shamgar.
All right.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I should ask if there was anything else you wanted to do on your turn.
You
can move.
No. Will they get? I don't know how this game works. Do they get attack of opportunities or anything like that?
Attacks of opportunity do not exist in this game.
Okay, then I am going to move back a bit to let's say here from the Genlocks. There we go.
Sorry, attacks of opportunity don't really exist. because of the way stunt points and things work.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I move back a bit from the genlocks.
Shamgar.
All right. Was reeling, get some strength back. My hand is literally cleaved to my battle axe at this point, and I'm, with all that I got left, I'm going to go after the Hurlock.
You can add a +2 to your attack because you have a friend in a Mabari who's attacking him as well.
So that
20.
will be a 20.
Which will definitely hit. Mabaris are your friend.
All right. No stunt points, unfortunately, so just straight out damage here of 11. And then for my minor action, stand firm.
Cool.
Ready for whatever might happen.
Before the alpha goes, because of when they ended up in the turn order, you are going to see 3 arrows attack the genlocks and the alpha from the air. Because you have friends who are coming to help.
Yay!
Here they come to save the day.
1, 2, 3. Oh, and all 3 will hit. Cool. Not that they do a lot of damage, but they do hit. So you see a number of arrows rain down as the other wardens are coming to your aid, because wardens don't leave wardens behind.
Aww.
And you see Harrell leading the charge. But now it is the Alpha's turn, and between Shamgar and the Mabari, he's kind of pissed. He's going to swing at the Mabari because it's there. For a 16. Which, funnily enough, misses the Mabari. Because he has pack tactics, and with 2 of you there, he gets a +3 to his.
So of course his Mambari is more badass than any of us combined.
We were just here to assist the Mabari. It's
100%.
I would like you to know, I gave you a Mabari because it's a Mabari, and I thought it was cool. And I was thinking, like, oh, he has pack tactics. Oh, that's gonna be great for him. He's not gonna die.
Yep. That's about right.
Oh, wait, it actually does help him not die. But that means that the alpha is not doing anything this turn. The genlock, the 2 that were still alive that you were dealing with are going to turn and fire at the oncoming horde. And the one of you, those with Shamgar, so only one of those hits is going to, you see an arrow just kind of shoot out. They're shooting back to the north, and it hits one of the heavy plate armored individuals that's leading this charge to come to your rally, to come to your defense. And you kind of see it break off one of the shield, your fellow wardens break it off the shield and continue running. The other 2 go wide. And one is going to swing wildly, literally wildly, at Fitzwilliam. Oh, but he does actually pretty okay. I'm assuming 16 is
he hits. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But because he's swinging wildly, it's not full strength. This is what happens when they go too long. They go crazy. Because they're darkspawn. So there's 6 points of damage. There is actually a wonderful mechanics involved in this. It is your turn. Gentlemen, you have a rallying crew of an additional 10 wardens running to your defense. They will get here into combat in this turn after Shamgar's turn.
Yeah. Going to go over here and patch up Roshek.
Yeah, go ahead.
Considering I'm at literally 6 HP, I appreciate it.
Because essentially I'm the ambulance here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
mean,
make
you're-
like Thundar the Barbarian over here. There can't be more than 50 of them. I can hold them off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 19, but I'll spend the full 3. Get 14 back.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And that's my turn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Roshek.
Stabbing. I am doing all the stabbing right now.
You have to
First I'm
move
gonna
up.
stab. I move up to the Genlocks. Hey, buddies, remember me? I'm gonna stand up there, and then I'm going to stab with the short sword.
Mhm.
Wait. I am going to do the backstab, so I am going to see if I can convince them I'm not gonna backstab, but I'm. I just want you guys to know I'm lying. 15 versus the willpower.
Oh. For the Genlock, sorry. I was looking at
Yes.
the wrong one.
No worry.
Willpower.
Yep.
10.
They shockingly don't realize I'm going for the backstab. And with that hit, I'm going to okay, so with a bluff convince, I'm gonna attack now, but with a +2 because the bluff was convincing. And this is gonna be 19 + 2, so it's 21 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to first off regular hit.
Mhm.
So that's gonna be 6 plus roll 1d6. 3, so that's 9 plus the poison. 2 6 plus 4. So that's 9 plus 9, so 18 total damage on one Genlock.
He's still standing.
Mm-hmm. That is unfortunate.
But that's what the other daggers.
That's what dagger number 2
Oh,
is
right.
for.
I do have another dagger. You know, I sometimes forget about the other said dagger. Let's review what happens with the other dagger. It does a 14 hit
Yes.
with 5 stun points.
Yes. Go
As
for
an
it.
Okay.
old friend of mine would say, your left knife itches.
Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to use one of those points of those stun points to have the armor on this guy. Let's roll damage. Is 3 damage. Oh no, just 3. But let's all remember that wonderful poison, which adds 11, so 14 total damage. But hold on. Let's hold on
Wait,
for.
there's
second.
more.
But
No,
wait, there's more.
Wait. You can't make the second attack.
Why?
Because of the move.
I backstabbed. Yes.
No,
Oh,
you
the backs-
moved.
You moved.
Oh right. Then never mind.
Because your
just
second attack is your minor action, and you moved up to make your minor action.
then instead I just flail.
It's okay. The one in front of you that you stabbed is. I'm sorry. I was like sitting here going, "There's something wrong," because
Yes.
you moved.
That's fair.
He is weaving. And if you've
Yes.
seen like a giant orangutan kind of thing, humanoid with gray skin and bloodshot eyes with blood
Yep.
coming dribbling from its mouth starts swaying. He looks like shit. You're pretty sure he will die in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
Shamgar.
All right, I'm going to look right at this Hurlock and say, I am tired of you, and swing as hard as I can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Fair.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
Still no stunt points. For a whopping 6 damage.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's
Snake
not
eyes on
enough.
both one.
That's not enough to get through his.
Snake
armor.
eyes on both the die.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my snake eyes in for the week.
So, there's a shower of arrows as your fellow wardens charge in. Harold leading the charge. He's going to come running literally at you in a minute. But all of the remaining genlocks are going to get. Yeah. So the one that you stabbed dies. Rorschach. Everybody else gets hit by one and are bleeding. Harold comes in, and if you know anything about this, we're gonna go purple for Harold. Or we're going to go purple for Harold for reasons. Just because.
As you do.
And he's going to take a swing at. Cool. He's going to take a swing at the Hurlock Alpha, but with his two-handed, with his longsword, not two-handed. He has a regular longsword, and that is that plus. No, it's this. 22 to hit. Yes, he does. And there's no stunt points on that. Sadness. 2d6 plus 6 for 15 damage on the Hurlock Alpha as he kind of slabs him behind. The Mabari is going to make an attack at one of the Genlocks that was going for the ankles against one of the ones that was attacking Shamgar.
Mm-hmm.
The Mabari rolled straight fives.
Fives.
Yeah.
So 5 stun points
Yes.
Yep.
to the Mabari.
To the Mabari.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
he is going to do damage plus he's going to knock him prone and then do an
Of course.
additional 1d6. Look. One of the Genlocks is dead. So there are only 2 on you now, Shamgar.
100% are just here to support
You are
the Minbari.
1 Genlock on you, Rorschach. There's the Hurlock Alpha and 2 more Genlocks left on Shamgar. The Hurlock now having a new, because they're not stupid. Hurlocks are. There is only thing. Well, I could have brought something worse, but I didn't. I was kind.
That was your fault, really.
Swing,
Our kind and benevolent GM.
It's going to swing at the at Harold behind you, and he's gonna miss because Harold actually has a really damn good defense. He needed a 16. And that's his turn, and then the Genlock are going to make one of them is going to make an attack against Shamgar for 15.
That will hit.
For 8. Did I
Okay.
even get through your armor?
2. Yeah, it's going to knock 2 points. My armor's 2 now, so
Yeah.
2 points of damage.
Oh yeah, it does. Because you had things go before. Sorry.
Right.
So 2 points of damage. And then the one Hurlock on Rorschach. It's an 11.
Misses.
Cool. And that's everybody. Fitzwilliam.
All right. The thing they never told you about coming up Great Warden is the amount of cardio.
Yeah.
As I'm going to rush back over to Shamgar.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Again, just picture Ron Perlman complaining about cardio.
I will tell
War.
you something entirely after we get through this.
War, it never changes, except for cardio. Cardio never changes. It's annoying as hell.
And that's the DC.
Woo!
Barely, but you succeed. Look.
Hey, it's enough for government work.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And with 4 stun points, I think I'll cast another spell. So, first, Shamgar gets 9 health back.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
And then I'm going to cast Drain Life on one of the Genlocks.
Okay, so there's go for it. Yes, it hits.
18. It can roll its Constitution stamina versus my 18. Yep. So it takes 11 piercing damage, and I heal that much.
So you killed another one. So there's now only one genlock on. You have one genlock each, and the Herlock Alpha.
I'll take it, and that's my turn because I moved.
Yep. Roshek.
I am going to stab a lot.
Yep.
So there's currently 2 genlocks still in front of me.
Only one.
Okay, I'm gonna stab that one a lot with all the stabbing. So first off, I am going to try to bluff it to try to go in for that backstab. Bam. Does a 15 work for me?
Yes. Well,
Okay,
I mean,
now
I have to roll his willpower, right?
Yep.
Please do.
Yes.
Yep. Hey, left hand. Nope. Right. Stab. Okay. Short sword. Does a 14 hit.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage. First is gonna be the 1d6 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
8. Oh no, just 8. But remember, I got the backstab. So that's a total of 14 so far. But remember, also, I have poison. So I'm going to use Adder's Kiss and 8. So that is a total of
22.
a lot. 22 total damage on this guy. Does that kill him?
Yes, because he's already been shot once.
Mm-hmm.
He dead.
So okay, so technically I have a minor action, which I can't do much with. So I'm just going to ready a grenade
Cool.
to do whatever.
Shamgar.
And that's my turn. Yep.
All right. I hit it once. Let's see if I can hit the Herlock again.
Mm-hmm.
A 14. Again, no stunt
Yep.
points.
Yes, it does hit.
12 points of damage. Hopefully I got at least a scratch on him this time.
Oh no, his armor has been going down because you did more than just get a scratch on him. He looks hurt.
All right, and then I will take stand firm again.
Mm-hmm. Harold is going to make his attack. Here we go. He's going to make his attack. That's going to hit. He's going to hit for 11 points of damage on the Herlock. Plus, he has 2 stunt points, so he's gonna knock the Herlock prone. Which isn't gonna do which is actually just gonna do something nice for your Mabari friend. Because that means that the Mabari gets a +1 on his attack. For a 15, which will hit. And for 10 points of damage as the Mabari has now got a chew toy.
I say we nominate this Mabari for first warden.
He's getting my vote for MVP right now.
Look, he was gonna try and do a couple things and he didn't. The Herlock rolled better than I expected. So the Herlock is going to get up and swing at Harold again because Harold is the one that's in the way. Or did the most damage recently. 23 will hit Harold. For 15. Shit, some of that's even... You see a giant slash go across Harold's armor as he starts to bleed. But, you know, he's still upright. There's only one Genlock left. He's gonna swing at there's Shamgar.
Of course.
Well, you know... He can't get to Harold.
Mm-hmm. Right.
There's There's a Herlock and a Mabari
in the way.
Right, like you are kind of, if this game had flanking, you and Harold are flanking the Herlock.
Right.
So this Genlock cannot get to Harold.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We've got him isolated in the corner.
For a 21.
I think, yeah, that's going to hit.
And he's going to spend 1 for a mighty blow because he has 6 stun points.
Okay. So 1,
10 points of damage.
Fair.
2,
Fair.
3.
Fair.
Okay. Alrighty.
And it's Fitzwilliam's turn.
Okay. So far, the theme for Fitzwilliam is he's a kill-stealing bastard. So let's drain life on the Herlock Alpha.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm so good on HP, so I don't need any healing for a bit, so. Attack!
So that is a 14.
And his defense is a
Constitution stamina.
Constitution stamina, that's right. And he has that.
Yeah.
For a 19.
Yeah, he saves. So I don't do any damage. He is the first one to resist that spell.
Yeah, Herlocks are like a class above Genlocks. When it comes to, Darkspawn.
Yeah.
They have their own speech, they can talk, they're intelligent. But,
And then talking about like, have you ever considered maybe not trying to be monsters? But I like it being a monster. You're right. Let's continue being monsters. And that's the entirety of their conversation, really.
As a minor action, I would like to use persuasion to get him to pay attention to me, not the dog.
Ha!
You know what? I'll allow it.
Interesting.
Attempt it.
17.
Ooh.
Which is a communication.
Yep. I figured this would be against his will. Like, courage.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. The dog is the most menacing person here, but that guy, that wizard especially, I don't like
Okay,
it.
he doesn't fall for it.
He doesn't fall for it.
Okay. That dog is terrifying.
I had to try.
We
have to take him
have
down.
to try.
Yep, 100%.
Rorschach.
Okay, so paint a picture for me. There's just a Herlock Alpha and how many Genlocks left?
1.
1. I am going to throw a grenade because I have them. I'm going to throw one of the Death Root grenades at the Herlock Alpha and Genlocks.
I'm going to tell you cannot hit both of them.
I cannot hit both of them.
Too far apart.
Well, let me rephrase this. Shamgar, Genlock Alpha, Herlock, Harrel. Right, like so.
It's
Shamgar,
very tight
Herlock
confines.
Alpha, Harrel, Mabari, Genlock over here.
Then I'm going to say, fuck it. I'm going to stab the Herlock in the back. I'm going to rush over there. And I'm going to stab him a lot with, you'd be shocked to know, a short sword.
Now you can attempt to get poison, or attempt to get a backstab out of it, even with a move.
I'm going to do exactly that. So I am going to backstab for a 16 versus a willpower self-discipline. Woo! Okay, 1d6. All right, so backstab. So now I need to actually hit, and this gives a +2 because I succeeded on the backstab. So, fuck. That is a double 1. Okay, so it's gonna be 11.
That's not going to hit. Even with his low defense, that doesn't hit.
Hey, Snake Eyes is my shtick.
Yep. Well, I'm sorry for taking your stick. We can fail together. That's something. So, and because I moved, I don't get the minor action of stabbing with the dagger. So I guess, stand there awkwardly.
Hey,
I mean, you went...
this thing is having to dodge like incoming mob of wards.
Yeah,
It's not going
there's a
anywhere.
mob of wardens attacking.
Fair enough. But I really wanted to stab him, Prax. But fine, it's fine. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed in myself, really.
Shamgar.
All right. Second verse, same as the first, and the second, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. 16,
Mhm.
Yes.
and still no sneaking stuff.
Who are you attacking?
Oh, I'm going
It
after
will
the
hit
Hurlock.
either one, but I just need to know.
I'm going for the Hurlock.
Oh yeah. Oh, that will hit.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
There's those ones again.
Yep.
Mm.
And because of his armor damage, and you still get 1 hit point through.
At least that's one.
Mhm.
He's still standing. But
All
you
right,
do
standing firm. At least I'm good at that.
Mhm.
the Mabari, Harrel and the Mabari, right?
Mhm.
Harrel is gonna hit. With 8 points of damage. That barely gets through.
You get 2.
Yeah, exactly. And the Mabari will hit.
Yes.
And 1 point gets through.
Is better than Harold.
It's better than Harrel. But that's what they do. And the Hurlock is like, fuck all y'all. And is going to swing at Harrel, because at the moment Harrel is the freshest target and will hit. But won't get through Harrel's armor. That one Genlock is like, hey, pay attention to me! I want somebody to pay attention to me, and the only person he can swing at the moment is Shamgar.
Of course.
Does a 12 hit you?
A 12 does not.
Okay, there you go.
We're doing our best Lindy impression right now.
I see that. Fitzwilliam.
Ignore the Genlock. Continue to go after the Hurlock. 17.
Again,
Make that Constitution stamina test.
$15.
Okay.
He fails.
Fails. I'll reduce the cost with my singular stunt point. And roll. Takes 8 penetrating damage, and I heal that much.
Still standing, but looking uneasy in his standing.
I will stand firm in case the Genlock decides to actually do something towards me.
Interesting.
Roshek.
So I am standing next to the Hurlock, correct?
Correct.
So I'm going to bluff him. Let's see if that works out, just to see if I can stab the problem. So 13 versus willpower. Wow. Okay. So
They keep failing the willpower.
let's see if I can attack this plus 2. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him first. The initial. Oh no! It is just 7 damage. What can that do? But if I include a 1d6 from the backstab, it becomes, in fact, a 12. But also remember, folks. Oh wait, there's a stun point. I forgot about that. By the way, include the fact that armor is halved, because I'm gonna use that 1 point to pierce armor. So currently that is all the damage. So that is was it 12 plus the poison, the Adder's Kiss. 12, so 24 damage.
You get to kill the Hurlock.
I stab it a lot. I just go. I don't do subtle. I just go into its back.
Ice pick grip. If
One. I do prison shiv.
Cool.
Mhm.
Now the only thing left is that lone Genlock.
Yep.
Shamgar.
All right. Everyone else has been killing stuff. I gotta get my axe into something. So Genlock, you're mine.
I'm glad the Genlock feels appreciated that you finally noticed it.
Yep.
16.
Yep.
Still no. I again got stunt points once tonight.
You did. Unfortunately, they were on initiative.
And 15 freaking points of damage.
But you do kill the Genlock.
Mm-hmm.
One swing, the battle axe just lops its head off. Out of frustration, if nothing else.
I'm sorry, in this moment, the Genlock Senpai noticed me. Beheaded.
And as the rest of the wardens, you look up and around, you realize that they were dealing with something that was coming out of it's kind of like oozing tentacles trailing some sort of muck off of the balconies above you. Harold will turn and gesture to a mage who is in the back, because they do have a single creation mage as your the healer, to come and, provide assistance, and then kind of reaches a hand, ruffles the Mabari's, like scratches behind the Mabari's ears. He's like, "You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy," and then like pats Rorschach on the shoulder, and then gives a hand out to Shamgar. You lived.
At least for another day.
Always the way it works. Today was a victory. We will drink, and I will send a letter to the Inquisitor. Then we do not have to worry about whatever that problem was. We'll drink. I'm sure we'll have lots of fun with it.
Oh, yes.
Profusely.
I will drink all the things. Just, it'll be, dwarven stuff, though, right? I just want to emphasize that fact that it's dwarven. Because otherwise I will not get drunk, and I really needed to get drunk.
We all kind of... Have you not been introduced to the Grey Warden? Come, my friend. We have very few benefits of the joining. One of them is more interesting tastes in alcohol.
I have found my holy land, as I follow him behind him.
And we just gonna pan the camera up and back as Harold, this elf with a shield and sword, looks across, and you see coming, running the Ferelden with a big, coming from the south, the Ferelden with a big maul, and like his crew running behind him as he's carrying the maul above him and just going, shouting, and you can't quite understand what he's shouting. I don't think any of you speak Avar. And you just see the Mabari like peek its head up and like and bark a little bit as he comes running. But that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Woo!
You all survived the deep roads.
Woo! I literally had 6 hit points for way too long. I could have died. And
I was all the way down to 4 at one point.
Ooh!
I ended the fight at full.
Okay.
Because you life drained everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't need defense.
No.
I have drained life.
This is true. This is true. But you all survived. I'm very pleased for all of you. We're going to go around, let everybody say all of the, share some love, share some joy, where they can be found on the internet, and and I will do my spiel at the end. So why don't we start with Hawkeye? Thank you again for being here. I'm glad you had fun tonight.
Oh yeah, I had a good time. Hey, even when I'm slashing and flailing and not connecting with anything, it's always a good time here. God express love to Pope for keeping me from going from a tank to a pile of rusty rubble. And gotta love Rorschach, stabby, just taking people out left and right while I'm trying to hack and flail and not make contact with anything. If you want to catch me online, you can catch me on my channel, KY Hawkeye. Monday nights is Family Night at the Emporium. My daughter Bonnie and I are currently working our way through Lego DC Supervillains. We're probably maybe a couple of weeks away from 100%ing out that game, having a good time there. Wednesday is the return of the weekly Skyrim serial, as I am doing a kind of a unique character run here. I'm doing the ultimate role play that someone could do in a game like this. I am role playing as myself being lost and stuck in Skyrim. So I'm doing this story called Kentucky Hawkeye in Jarl Balgruuf's court, as I am role playing as myself, trying to figure out, finally discovering that yes, I am not being stuck in some sort of LARP based theme park, and that I need to try to find a way back to my real world. And that's what the character is going to be pursuing throughout the story. Then on Saturdays, we have the return of Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K25 universe, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. We had our season 2 for this group of wrestlers premiere this past Saturday. Prax is happy because the team that she manages, the Barbarians, defeated the Paladins. And we had a lot of other great matches as well. We'll be back again next Saturday as we work our way through our new season there. Then otherwise, catch me on Etsy for my shop. I make custom GM screens for people and all that. I have multiple different styles on that. And that otherwise, I'm your standard cleric by day and RPG fanboy by night.
Indeed. Hey, Jesus. Thank you for being here, Hawkeye. We appreciate you every time. Hey, Jesus, share some love, share some joy, share where we can find you on the internets.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Jesus. You can find me as Armandus on most of the things. I deeply rated Fitzwilliam for keeping me alive because I could have died multiple times as I kept trying to stab all the people. You can find me at thefanable.com web podcast, where basically we run a variety of different games that we've been running for like over 15 years now because we're just that type of nerds. I also have a YouTube channel called Arvandus where I go over the lore of war games because I just love going over the lore of war games, because if you want to fight in armies against other armies, you need a reason to it, and that's what lore is for. And honestly, that's all you need to know about me. So follow me, please. I need to know that you're following me.
Yep. And then last but never least, hey Pope, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Fitz apparently is doing even better. Pope here, Pope World Build on the internets. Tonight was a great deal of fun. This very much reminded me, between everything I had with Shankar, Rorschach, Fitz, of my second playthrough of Origins, where I actually played Mage and played a healer. And was still kind of learning the ins and outs of that, and my poor team being at like barely alive the entire time. So yeah, no, this brought back memories, and I have to thank all of that, as well as just, again, even with the short time, these characters had very strong personalities. I'm always grateful for such a great story. If you want to find more of me doing more silly things, you get a number of opportunities. Coming up next would be this Friday over on Valdrian's channel for more Urban Shadows on Holy Shores. So there, 5 of the 30 pieces of silver have been absconded with, might be being used for a auction of some sorts. And again, Jim, other doc, is running this. The Oracle asked for one of the pieces that was in the care read and decided to use psychometry on it.
It's never a good idea.
No, it wasn't a good idea. So the 30 pieces of silver are tied to a place called the Necropolis and are definitely cursed and are able to possibly get people out of the land of the dead. Of course, after she came back and the bright white flash that happened when she was using psychometry faded, the 2 people of Fey heritage in the room are missing.
That does not seem good.
No. So if you want to see more of that, we'd love to have you over there. And if I'm not there, I'm often here in the chat as Prax continues going forward playing through Dragon Age Veilguard. It's been an incredibly engrossing way of seeing what I'm hoping is not the finale of the franchise, but is at least for now the bookend. And thank you so much for being here. We're live, VOD, YouTube, Source, nothing without science. Much part of this as we are. Take care of yourselves and one another, and I hope to see you soon.
So thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you all for coming and having fun and just sharing all of the love, for all the joy for you tonight. I am your friendly neighborhood Prax. You can find me around here on Twitch, Praxworth as Meophoria here, or Prax the Bard over on Instagram, Hive, and Blue Sky. You can also, if you missed out on anything, there's a YouTube. Share some joy and love over there. Drop a like, drop a comment. I try and respond to every single one of them. They help. Just saying. Just saying. Also, we have merch. There will be more merch going up probably later this week. I have been working on some special designs based on the Dragon Age Veilguard streams, the Late Night Art and Thirst Club, and Cheese Brain, for reasons that are relevant to that game. But we will be back tomorrow for more Dragon Age Veilguard Community Rook, as Roland is proving, look, he tries, bless him, a lot. Like, he really does. But sometimes he's just a pirate. It's fine. And we're gonna go, speaking of, tomorrow we're gonna take on Weishaupt. Go see where the Wardens are from. I'm sure nothing bad will happen when we go there whatsoever. This is my third on-stream playthrough of this game. I know exactly what's going to happen when we get to Weishaupt. But we're going to continue that. And then on Sunday, we will be back here for the last of these faction one-shots with the Antivan Crows. And I'm sure that that will be a lot of fun. Because murder for hire with flair. Welcome to Antifa. And then next week, not a week from Sunday, but 2 weeks from today, we will have the premiere of our new long-term campaign on the channel. I am not actually running. I get to play.
Ooh.
We are going to be doing a Castle Falkenstein game. It's going to be me and Lindy and Trooper, and Chris is going to try and ride herd on the 3 of us. We warned him, and he picked this. I'm just saying that that's a thing that's going to happen. You should also just share some joy, because there's a lot of not joy around lately. And so we are going to go raid someone if we can. Cyber Nation Uncensored is up. They're playing some Vampire the Masquerade, and we're going to go send them some love and joy, I think, because they're still up, right? And we will see you all next time, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.